Oya mo o fire sa ni mani ade bobia ti oba ne wan ye ni ya ka obe ni yesusu na waka na this government dey anya kula
se wuti konko ya
na che say o fire
ye fire no pay wo Dwaboase power 97.9 wa bra ye boy ye Tonton Sansan ye hawa kumse kura kan ni timadwalai aye mensa ka no ye no 2000 cedis 2000 e dey ama Ghana for mienu ye hawa kumse kan ye say wo betimi 2000 Canadian dollars e dey high dan no e no kura mu pass hawa kumse any Ghana for be di no kura that $2000 na wo de betua e dan ka wo Canada no live bill wom kan your friends say ensuo sika wom heater wo behia e wom gas a wo de beno wa aduane e wom te say de na nopa obi o te Canada adan na di a kire yan e wo Facebook no so and in the spirit of that no me say mensa ka promo no ye ma 2000 series ye here's what dial star 274 hash star 274 hash and what you want man mu no wo mo wo aban mu no mo ntia se they don't know. And then one was a sanko for Kroyana, a brand no mu petum ye free ya no. Womube wura ye fie ye didi no ma betra ye nchen e de omun sa betu ye duanim te se de womun ye e na ebo sa bra no. Eti emfonye omu twatwe ne se womu te ye te bia na se. Eti obenyina Santa Maria o se sidi na ye hanta eni tira me de ba omiye ba no abema sidi ni mu aye duru. Ena manye tumi moti aben mu. Se de mu sidi ye ni mu twifam. Atem di dia bia mudi yen say what can yes dan ka e wo soro a yen ko Canada ne yen ko he so obi wo Canada na the bosom ya ketua ye 3000 e mu 2000 what the tua rent ye beba so but the juma na ye de se mo nsa se mo nye se mo mampuntuo emra man mu mo mpetena bia papa bi ema ye ma wa bra o mu ko suku se adwuma no mo nye eno ameka asem bi otra mesaka adechia mesaka da bia me ba ha meka me producer Emmanuel usu na this asem we atu meeting was it Kwame ade na simple imagine Ghana for over 33 million and you say okay ya dwuma doso eti ye penkofo bia omo beba badwina mayen and ya kofa akufo ado ne dom so adwuma omo nya mayen na say omo nwene mayen wo de adwene mayen wabera wo dwuna mayen no obosum ya ketua ye befa ka no atade bo a wo behye no ye beto ama wo aduane a wo bedi dia yankasa ye betua ama wo ba bia wo de uti beto ya faka no de wo ya ne say dwene maman no na maman no be ye kra behwe very simple job Emmanuel usu analysis no fantastic analysis very simple job but kwan to wo say the be ya enkwada benya suku danya tenam sola fami ko eye sola tu na kaba hwe ba bia nkonate a omusua de empanifo kuro ya ma omadwuma so omonwene maye no omonye oman ni ye no omoma entina classroom bi say hwe classroom enkonate te blocks so blocks a ye di sidan yo ene ya hihye sa akonya ene enkonate so awo suku bi weye mfitiase suku weye enkonate totofewa enkonate nkete duanyini wom aye 6 years mfitiase suku enwoma omudi besua de aye dada na ewo ho no de atwam dada no ena deda omani ma omudi isua de forget about the MP there's an education minister there's a president there's a vice president MP ni de no betwa he can only advocate say enkwara benya suku dan papa atenam hwetena bia enkwara hwehwe ayaka dia yede edi nkodai wo classroom ayaka enkoda ngete omuni mamu bankum ni omuni fa they don't even know what is going on akoda wadi 3 years 4 years 5 years 6 years and yaka omunyina good time ba akumu yaka omunyina good time ba akumu and yasisa blocks say do so no montina nsua de President Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and Kasate bia we na ufa mu a, can we a president? Can we a vice president? Adutum, and Kasate bia we and your man ufa mu a, can we education minister? Can we education minister braba hwa de Facebook like power 979 ye dache on my Ghana dache no hwe on my eni anisuade hunu on my mum panifo mu ni anisuade hunu da bia enkwada ne ma eno mo ma ahokyere to omo on my bia wo se da bia ma ne nkwada esi apenie edi yaw efa yaka de bia mu no na ni nsem panifo no omu ni anisuade hunu because on my ni dache ni nie sen emprempren dache mo mpanimfo no na wodi o mo fa sa yaka de we mu a wonyini baye tirimotenfo dache bay na e wa kwara we anim. Where's the future? Where's the future? Say kwada te classroom say hon want na sin sua de na de no besua what blocks no so no block ni mia no edwitwa ne to na wode si blocks no so no blocks ni twitwa no sa nyame ampata blocks ni dwi a ebetima bo akwara ba konsa na peche ye wi ani abeka say never again ye de anima ne eyiyo de anima ne si ye bebodwa na ye hwehwe animu ni abegyina na ye tu brofo akese ba si ye be ye adwuma na nkasa na ye si eye atoriye ncham ho kwan no that what we won't do ye nya enye ye hi ade ahokyere ne ba na ye de ni ye twi ani ni ya bɔ mi fi taduku na ye tutu brofo akese eno ne edim bra behwe wani so ade power 979 kindergarten for class 1 for day nursery for ene ya ka omu nyina gu edan ba akumu edan ya yenya nwie ye ene ya ka omagum oso la tu na kaba so mu nsu ade hwe nwoma bi egu omanim hwe akwara ba akonwoma eyen krata ya print no ma wo so ena krata na tete ebi kura na da form hono de ne ebetima ade kire ba kura ne ebetima kire abofra wotebia wemu amana te ase edan no so enye se form wo ya gusuo e form wo enfuturo aponchi twema be akwara no ye kira de abose na adwe na kosi aponchi no so na ntwe twema amu na akwara na atwe afiri ade kire no so na ekọ na ntwe no so. Is this a convenient place akwara betima su ade na wanya dache pa and we need to be a ye de o man ni dache atum ye wo empanifo mu ye visionary ye wo empanifo a omu anisade hunu a ye no ma we ye hunu bi aka ye hunu mfonyi bi se enkwara tete apatase na omu su ade ye hunu mfonyi bi se ya hyehyɛ blocks e wo classroom e ho na enkwara nsu ade. There is no system regulating normal way. That way nyina chi wodo ho toto Canada. We ya wode ye ayaka de we ya wode ye nkwada no ne o ma wofo. Wo hia na za de ho to Canada. Na we obehunu bi wo Canada. We how akum se wutiem ya we obehunu bi wo Canada. Baumia wutiem ya we obehunu bi wo Canada. Ne enti ameba wo baumia di ni se how akum se wodi akotene e wo campaign nim. Wodi akotene e wo manifesto mu eti obi a owa adwene bi se wono na eba betu ufo amwa kuru chensam abeton ya kire Ghana fo se yento abama wo eti hawa kumsi adwene na wa kire no eno ne kire adwene a baomia wo hawa kumsi na adwene na wa kire no eno ne kire baomia ba bia na ni swade hunu no ekopem. That is the extent of Baumia's vision. It is about Baumia be president. I want you when you be fam. We Ghana penifon say adaje eni enye hwehwemu eni nsem achi empa no aduro eno de ehia omo ewia ne abobodi akese na free SHS na we anyway Ghana ni na wo bra no sem fam kwa afuom ho young man na obekwa afuom akwa soa no ma bra no atim fifire a wo pesika kakra bi ade apa aduane adie no yenwene no ho yenye nhihye papa bi a ebebo no fam kwa afuom ho yenwura afuom ho ena mede nkomo no eba yediem yedi ye ho nkomo se breba ma ye be bie phone lines no oh said ya brantie yi si bre brantie yi say obekom no wakọ suku okura bodni krata adwuma ni ho eti the obey ne say obey bade the obey ne say oh amanfo will load bia no akoso akakra no ansa akowura baabi no aye bibi kakra no de adwoso no ho wo be wi a wo ba boabo sika no say wo pe sika kra podi akohan dan no sika no mponso and omo draw policies omo draw nhyehyeye e wo man Ghana yanwini we mu hu adwen no eni omu tirim eti nhyehyeye no ene papa ya wote afuo mu a wo so no ma wo brei nhyehyeye na aban ne de beba no ene papa we ni suade hunu bu abura fatin komo na say nhyehyeye na aban ne de beba no ene papa we na ni suade hunu aba abura ene na bra bomu nsam aba abura papa we aso ade we awie no a wanya sika kakra e wo ne momoso no waya se wo sende bi e de akoma busuani bi wo baabi a ye betiri e-levy ye betiri momoto no so anka ye hwe ani mu se bibi papa bi befiri ma ba besi ne akwan ya omuka se ye besi ye begina momoto no so e de aye e mai suku dan ya ka se ye begina momoto no so e de asie e mai eti my point ne se bra papa yi brei bra ye nyina ye brei ye ni suade hunu ye da ye so ene aban hyehyeye ene ba bi aban de nani akye ebu abira. And that is the reason ti Ghana wo ba bi owo no na we nyina achie na ye nya opanyi a wo aban mu akotena kasafidie so be kasam ye ntia obi wo Canada na waje $3,000 a emu $2,000 ekwo edan han mu wo de tie ha wakumsen asem ne bio me hwia me be bia de bi so de akero hwade we
Thursday say na the Ghana ye kese say na na so Ghana na ne kese ti say the land was there but there were no people on the land. Maybe I may call my father for what I tell them. They say those days now they were fishermen. How many were they? How many canoes were operating? And how many are they? How many canoes are operating? I don't know whether because I am a practical. What share those days your population in the country? And then the population is it the same? No. I heard someone say he said, and then a dime boy di Ghana. Yeah. Uncle Canada. Last year August when I went to Canada. Now a dime boy. Oh, omunye bi kra no machia. A month no is over 2,000 Canadian dollars. A month Canada. It is a way adwuma na woji akatwa 3,000 now the be 2,000. And yes a chamber and hall. One single room and our porch kitchen kakra. Over 2,000 Canadian dollars. Canada. Now say unko bi afua. Ufu say wo de na enye. And I won't win my dossier.
Strategy in ye. It was any a canna beshe with trim. Canada crampo, which ho. It's yentina ye de yimusa. Oh, be a young man at Jumasa 1 year. Not minor, emu said a bay on minor, a more sitting a moon, some bayam, the media minor. Oh, excuse a woman. What they want to do a mania, the impuntuno, a so change your mind. As our $2,000 here walking, Yamin Chadie, Obi to self womo, it will care for more some of the atray. Obi, your 2 air catcher say that 2,000 Canadian dollars here walking away. Emu sikani bi yedi tua light bill. Sa sikani bi no yedi betua unsuo ka. Sa sikani bi no jaframa wo hia wo de benu aduane no e ka ni chem. Na wo Ghana ni a wo te wo Ghana. A wakatua ye 1,350. Na eye wo dan bosomi ne bosomi bia no ye je 1,000 Ghana cedis a se nkonya na wo ye kwan ba so na wo fa wonya sa sika no. Sa sika no wo kotua wi a wo be sa tua light bill. Sa ko pesika foforo e dia betua light bill. Wo sa ko pesika foforo e dia ko tua ensuo ka. Na nyame ampata na akotena fie bi mu a ensuo ni time ma every week biara wo beto ensuo dia gu polytank mu every week biara. And how a comes in mono omu nim sa de we how wo de woni makoka so awurawura fiafia wodo a e wo ka so mu na ne amanfo nko kasa na he said ye tebia de sitie. They don't know. And you see, a juma omodebama yempo, a juma umbetimabwa, said a beya yebenya, Nessika beda yaho, na yetimabo, Canada for bra yibino, and umpo, a boy. A year, a woman year crammy, a year, labor statistics, Q3 bulletin, where free Ghana Statistical Service, February 2024. The moon in the top of Bonnier. Now, what's that say free a year 2023, first quarter? Was say about 440,000 persons joined the labor force between 2023 first quarter and 2023 quarter 3, of which more than 60% were employed during that period. Was it the absorption rate, employment to population ratio, recorded an upward trend. 10 regions recorded a reduction in quarter-on-quarter percentage change in the number of persons employed. Almost 200,000 persons experienced an unemployment spell of at least 12 months between 2022 and 2023. It is 0.5. And then I'm even say it's in the whole screen also 0.5. Almost 200,000 persons experienced an unemployment spell of at least 12 months between first quarter of 2022 and the third quarter of 2023. As it's trying say, Ghana for Mako 200,000. And Omutina Fie, and no Munia Juma. Bosumi do mienu, not just a fibako. What if you when ye Juma yet? What if ye when ye Juma yet? And I'll share point 3 now. I say 10 regions a record reduction in the quarter-on-quarter percentage change in the number of persons employed. 80 regions Maku do. Ye kind nipa dodua womu wa adwuma na. Within that period no. Within that period no. Oma no mu ni adwuma no. Bedane say omu nwuma efiri omu nsem no ma betena fie. Omu nwuma, omu twire omu nwuma. Within that period 10 regions. Within that period no. Manfo nwuma twire omu. And can I say, was it 1 in every 5, that is 22.3% of the persons who experienced an unemployment spell from the first quarter of 2022 to the third quarter of 2023 had completed tertiary education. Where we are Japon, Ukraboni Krata, and Kofo Mutina Fie, Afebaku free 2022, Ekosi 2023, and no money Jumano. Emu Wahanchi Chemu Mesrao. Brasura na menhwa ade ni ye na menka ni ye nkyere omo emu wa han chichemu aduonu mienu akire pom miensa omawie suapon a omo kura aboni krata omo complete tertiary education a omo kura aboni krata within 1 year no mu ni adwuma ye say ni akrai ye expect say obakwa akọ han dan o say ni akrai ye expect say Obakwa 1,000 cedis a month, and ya could try dying cow. Ukaboma, Bosumi Bacono, saying 1,000 cedis 1 month, Bosumi Bacono, saying, says he can overquack of every. What was your pong? Nima, many papa, so no one can a sponsor and who, so when you'll be no sponsor, no. Only a corner the knock was shed school, free fitiasia, I could see your pong. Between 2022, Equasi 2023, when Yajuma, what if ye? What was our kwanya omofaso didi ye? What was our kwanya omofaso? Abobra. What was our kwanya omofaso? Enya baby di omutituo ye. And when you abaya was say, yes, I'm manintina abemu no one twaso no nya day. Now shade we northeast, Savannah, Oti consistently recorded the highest percent of employed persons in vulnerable employment. As a Chilenie, when you Juma, as when you Juma, Sanko of one northeast, Savannah, and Oti, or Juma, Yamana Juma warrior, as and ye Juma, a Sefata, and ye Juma, a bit of one will can be a so. When ye Juma, all right, was sorry, no pa, at Ekra, some may acquire Juma, but when ye Juma, a buano, when ye Juma, a managing a year. When you Juma, a man of Bob ye. Where you're vulnerable. And across one northeast, Savannah, Oti, was it consistently? Let's just say, did the show. Now, yes, I'm sure the way. Among 530,000 persons who transitioned from employment to unemployment status between 2022 quarter 4 and 2023 quarter 1, more than half, 280,000, remained unemployed in 2023. Enipa 530,000. And a yamin chadie, Omunya Juma. Afei, no year 2022, last quarter, 2022, quarter 4. Afei, ye 2023, emu half, 280,000. No more Juma Bomo. Edian see what Ghana. Edian and see what Ghana. Sadia we see. And then the question also, Busa. Na ba omi abegina wani maka cho say wo ma create 2.1 million jobs that you man na wan fa afi me ba ha say wo ba the same enwoma ya wo say for 540,000 persons okay makai had that and when you 530 500 for 540,000 persons who transitioned from outside labor force to unemployment status between 2022 quarter 4 and 2023 quarter 1, 410,000, about 3 in every 4 remained unemployed. Eti we grade omo te bia na anse dance se bia sa. Omo free say ye de ye ni adwuma ye nya adwuma. Omo no omo bedru te bia ye chese won ye kwata kra no won de wonya adwuma. Wo se eno emu 410,000. And ye say ye for mumu ye enaya ye chichema omumu miensa ena na no omuni adwuma kra 2023 ye for mumu enaya omumu miensa ena na eni adwuma kra 2023 edie ne si ye e wo man Ghana ha e de sadie we buy afa mame chawa de bi statistics bia e wa say ye quarter 3 of 2023, not just 2023, no, Eyaba na wie ye hono. Ghana for 1.85 million, and na eni adwuma. 2023, quarter 2, not just 2023, in Finfi ho baby no. Ghana for 1.77 million, and na eni adwuma. Yes, said 2023, I say, first quarter. Ghana for 1.69 million and na eni adwuma. It is about me because we create employment na Ghana for 2.1 million and enya. What you say adwuma no way. Me de okwa amanone. Da bia ya me etai dama no me kasam say Ghana for bebre. Enam say ahokyere wo man Ghana enti omu dwane kɔ amanone. Me de wura ho. Abrantie bia wakɔtena amanone. Amanone ho na wɔkɔ no fa akɔtiri kwa so ne kɔ enti ne nkrata asam nye. Na sitere mu nye ni nua Ghana ni hia na bonten e ka se ko se de wotibia sitie miensa amfa wonko Ghana e de okaye
na se Ghana afiri hen
Aroganam te
ofori krom e okuma se na se na wokwan na wokwan wokɔ Utrecht wo se skara de chotek ko Utrecht David abu wo ya train na o mechi wo
my big Jones.
I mean, no big Jones.
Oh, my big.
Ya roba ko Ghana. Yes. Roba ko. Ya
more passport. Look at that talk about business.
Yes. Ya roba ko Ghana. That's our passport. Ya roba ko Ghana.
No.
Talk about roba ko Ghana. Chase.
How can you get money to help our family?
No, you go to Ghana. Roba ko Ghana.
Play music.
That would have been no music. No music today. No ya money. Many aji wo mo. And then over ko Ghana. Over ko Ghana na unko. Skipo. You over ko Skipo airport na ko Ghana. For passport. So
oh, eti wo de kwaso ade fa de phone ni to so. Eti bia wo mu. Obi de hie. A ebusuafo nyina adwen se what ya manone a wo bobra. Nkrata se munye. Eti bia munye. Ni nyina akire no. Ni nia Ghana ni ahia na wo ka kyen se miensa mfa nko Ghana hwe se de wo si adwane afri san komonim to the sense was ye monnwum kra no nsa And yes, I watch Mukamu Yadio. This is a sane Ghanaian. And the end, one person of Besaba. Even though one man no honor, and yet to be a papa muno. A DNC, a DNA coso, or Kubi coso Ghana, a DNA coso Ghana, one person of baby. So we come for you, say, Omoba Bamo, my bibia, a bra drain in Tias, yes, what? Any abra bonimfa, any abra bonobra. And does it the nominator one no pay? And over can we ya, we were foot in the videos so Saturday, your Facebook, minim on your court, but one day we shall fish you out. Or ya no a call report, and your Facebook, was ya blocking and year free show. No Facebook link to me. Now we are free Facebook, I your TV no so. We are free TV no so, I your radio no so. Opa be yen in an area. Power 979. Power to the people. Your beer quan, your man for, and who said yet to be at the city here, now yet to me be a ginaso. Now a bresso say, I was here chair or more, almost Safata say, I wasn't Ghana to me in the bed, almost summer. Yet to me afasa, nim dear you so, yet to me no, and the chair I dream ye. Ghana Nina, what your man on ne, and the tibia, na brabo munye. Maybe you're done yet. Was it Ghana need your one yamma? Yet this uncommon two name no, was Ganya free uncommon. They said you can Japan, a Ganya free baumia home. They say, you didn't come into a band here and Sabranian found Ghana. One when ya yank or back was what man on the one, no, cost was wrestler, was wrestler and son with was wrestler and son with you would rather prefer, say, or better abroach than so Baba Ghana. Then how I comes with the radio so at the Canada to Ghana. Wouldn't any once or no what your man on the hall? I would say Mukrampo man on the hall. Also on my Ghana. Oh my Ghana. At the end of what Ghana, at the end I see what Ghana ha. One, a Mebunum Pie and say, Womubanya man on Ibiako. Two, Ghana need this year. What the Ghana when your man on the Ako and the Tinabramunye. Yamana Quenya said once I'm ni chrome, a yenny fee. What Ghana free uncommon. Didn't they think about it? Didn't cost woman? I'm a sad way about. So point in say, on my best of Yajina Brani. I'm yet to work with Nima, Ninja, and Numa Yabenyaso. And said, Your mamma say what the 24-hour economy, Eba, Nanosun Yabejina said a beya, and Numa Babusua. I didn't think there was a yet in the I didn't think there was a yet. Casabi, just a look, ain't me ye. Dear Nature say, I broach for ya, ain't me your Ghana. Dear Nature, dear see a coin. More sorry, a damn one say, Ghana beyond aid. I acquire no fafa. And no be say, what the 24 hours economy bar. Also, when you con your cono, the margin also what is out. Also, when you cono, the all canon won't mean yet. But Ghana problem, your biggest problem. And unti a man for and yes, he can't to a moho and find your mahia dear. It is simply because ye near Juma yet. And then Tanowaha, etre. Third quarter of 2023, Ghana for 1.85 million. No money Juma. Second quarter of 2023, Ghana for 1.77 million. No money Juma. First quarter of 2023, Ghana for 1.69 million. No money Juma. And no more Juma Pono. Within 2022, equals 2023, Omajuma Shromo, and Momutina Fie for 1 year. When you Juma per 2023 beginning, na Jumano, as I'm free in some, and then the course will memoir, as I didn't see. And nobody can say COVID because within 2022, Muhano, equals 2023, send a COVID in a new view. And the end the course will memoir, I'm out for sure, Munuma, catch me. In a course. And you're your head of economic management team. Our your flag bearer, Emma MPP Amanyokuno, and there will be a Ghana, will be a person by any running mate. See, Canada, Japan, a latest example. And in the coming days, baby, here Canada, Japan.
But may I advise you to be vice?
No, that I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No. To tell you the truth, why I cannot be a vice president, that I will speak my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to be made.
I mean, person, my vice president is a medium, come adwin. I mean, be mate. Yo, finance a crime so the assembly 2 3. What say? The entire me person, my vice president, and it's a me come adwin. Na me person, me baby mate. Is that to say, I mean, emphasis the Baumia canon point no cry. Is that to say, what China adwin na kufu adoka no, won't ya. Now what the session them them. Is that to say, I know, yeah. But yentie owura, nana ohinin to. Ah, class says, Sassam na Baumia can say, one do your mate no. I say, the whole dream no, a bra what is Sassam no. Ye way.
Once a president, a candidate is voted, the running mate is deemed voted. And 2, if the president is indisposed today, or he's out of the jurisdiction today, it is the vice president who occupies the shoes until he returns to post. So if Baumia was in that position and is now telling Ghanaians that that position is so useless, you can't do anything with the position of a vice president, I think it is even an insult to the constitution of Ghana. Then we probably should listen to Baumia and abolish the position of vice president because it's useless. How can you talk that to the people of Ghana? That is why I'm saying that statement is the most pathetic statement I ever heard from anyone aspiring to become president.
Unfortunate statement. Every obia or so person ye mampenyi wo man Ghana. Na no you need to say Baumia some ye fana sem here and ye said ye nyina sa asam no so na say vice president dibere no ye nyim free way. Because Baumia party say the office of the vice president they useless. Esudim faso. Ehia ye Baumia party no. Said the office of the vice president no ehia. And that is why as head of economic management team you run your my Ghana economy down. That is the reason. As I say, oh yeah, bro, and I to Ghana for. Na Ghana for Joe Madrin say a dying eka. Hey, you want a mad swag no be a wotu Baumia for tea and adrian. Obi a wotu Baumia for. Obi a wababema Baumia adrene. In team same way, never your manifesto. And as I never and summer over to watch Ghana for. He agree at any trim. Say, what dime boy at the end here? Canada for the Canadian dollars, the same D can kind of 1,000 Canadian dollars. What the bagana ha? Now, Nani bagana sikamu say. What Nani bagana sikamu say? No, friend. I want you to say me a media too many me. But Mama Queen, no more friend. But as I know, yen dig you maybe. A year Bossman, sorry, Dr. Bossman, sorry. Our deputy EC commissioner or comrade the fee. I say, as some way, ya banner we say indelible ink ye be used to another yen you shoot. Nanu ye way.
Based on what, although we have the CI 127 talking about the use of a mark after voting, the commission said when you look at our verification process, then it defeats the idea of using the ink. That's the argument we made. And we've just said that we've had meetings with our parties, parliament, members of parliament have raised issues about that. So the commission will look at it seriously. And I know within the shortest possible time, the commission will issue a full statement to that effect. Thank you.
You came to parliament that we should pass a law that will guide your work. And in there, we didn't force you to put the use of indelible ink. You brought it, we pass it. And we believe that that institution is a law-abiding institution. So we're surprised that you decided not to implement what you yourself asked us to approve. And in doing so, we believe that you have breached the law. And do you agree with me?
I don't think we have breached the law. Because when you look at, as I said, laws are made to guide activities. And there have been instances where laws have been made and you look at, there could be some conflict in the law. So we were trying to make the point that when you look, the idea of verification being verified biometrically. Once you do that, and you go ahead to also give the person another indication or another mark, it's clearly sending a signal that then perhaps that biometric technology you are using is faulty or defective.
I'm not a lawyer, but I want to put it to you that you have breached the law. What prevented you from coming back to tell us that this is the conflict that we have identified, so rectify it for us legally? You didn't do that. You sat at your office and used your own discretion to do what you wanted.
In fact, if I mark with the ink, all of us in this hall will know that I have voted and have been marked. But if there is no marking, and you limit it to only the one person, individual, who is marking the DVR, that could be collusion. That is literally one person. You came to vote, you are not marked, you came again, you put the thing on the machine again and say, okay, you are passed, go and vote again. That is more dangerous. It's more dangerous.
It's the law that mandates you to do things in such orderly manner. So with your explanation, my fear is that tomorrow you can wake up and say that we will no longer compile voters register. Anybody who is of 18 years should just line up on a voting day and go and vote. Because in your opinion, we can determine who is 18 years. Yes, by your logic.
The chairman, thank you. We've taken an electoral notice of everything.
Taking notice. It is not about taking notice. Now we are not done. Now, baby, I would not defend it. The Ghana for free a battle commissar. And he say, what they are Brassier, Cassa, and a bedin Juma. What did the American? Our Brassier Cassa, but do Juma. Many be a bema man for a young said, as a more be this year. And you see, what better not a year a Russia bedfee. Yet the indelible ink as if you to him. What clarifies it? Ye qua about to him no. Yan Yanisa. Come on in see way. Come on in see why. Now point now Murezi, you know. And one now about better would him say yes here argument. One mom and I bet you said yes argument. Me say Ghana for about 1 year corner. Ye share ni mu say ye benya electoral commissioner. Obey fair. Or the nuclear or the akomapa and obey Nejuma. That is what Ghanaians are looking for. But in Yemuno, and she share would war and a political parties, no, and they are to Ghana for him. Our motion and him say, ye begin so, na ye dia to aba. NDC in this case, at the 24-hour economy policy in Shishano, and they are to Ghana for him. Young Kwame Minkah, Honorable Oye Nana Oye Bampo, Ado Entry Komo, 2024, a year manifesto committee, in Pedifono Baku, Yanino, Entry Komo, Honorable Yamachi Makwaba. Yamina Darma, Yahoye, yes, a easy now. Brasia home, no, meaning that, I see a person of Bimana, Bompire Momo said, yeah, you, Wawaka say, indelible ink, you shoot. What Beginam Rasha, but your fear. Now, Fay, what argument now, one master the other time, no. I think now, Babette, is it not annoying?
You have a free and fair election.
Yes.
It's a year. Nancy saying, you know, Ebema Ghana, and your free and fair elections, no. On fan to and no, that is a Monday. Thank you.
Thank you too. Now, young Kwame Minkah is a year 24-hour economy. The minister of Media Cassiabi, Ebe Kosu, where Puya Mantem, Amo Fred Domone, and him the four, Ghana for him the four Babichia, no matter churches and common. Boyamu, saying that Jumedia no Bessiaco, not Botaya attached any idea.
I told you, Medase. Mukaya, flag bearer John Dramani Mahama, flag bearer for 2024 presidential elections at Ghana for NDC. Otuanamonko regions ningina all year their friend listening to. Okoye no only formal labor, organized labor share, only artisans share, only stakeholders be share, only youth, university, tertiary students, and a different stakeholders share. Last time they say, Sesiano, and I am how. their policies, their proposals, their recommendations, and I'm obey amame because they are co-elections. Maybe my campaign team ever round. Mayor proposals for economy, for education, for health, for communication, for infrastructure. We put it through any 24-hour economy. Into more ideas. Into a domino stakeholders, former labor, organized labor for them, flag bearer John Dramani Mahama, or my dream, or proposals, or policies, and I yet in our together. Into any option, no, you Eastern region. You better discuss it, you better distill it. 24-hour economy. So you share your brabo, your pomuding, any situation, Ghana ha. Yeah, proposals, and as a Social Democratic Party, NDC. Yeah, they better true Ghana for a name. Say, Mutu Abamu Mayenga. You share health, say, Mr. You share economy, you can't say 24-hour economy. Say, within 100 days. Within first year, within 2 years, any you share a free SHS. What is our take on it? What is our policy? Into your fair party structures, all the structures, your fair representatives, your fair experts, and your fair young stakeholders. That is totaling 200. Blackberry John Dramani Mahama from Winina say Yanko discuss it. After 2 days, no. We will come with priority policy proposals for elections 2024.
But I don't know.
No,
but at the end, yes, and she and Amuntui Abba because Nancy Munoso and Rampo, but okay, a year daily dispatcher. Rabban F. and the Nadine Chebi by say 24 hours economy and Shannon in Comono. A Jano Doom, meaning say, when we enyato zoom. Ena Nancy Muno Abujina Ponabo, Echo Nimpesaso, Anna watches 24 hours economy no crampo. More political party and Namu Bema, went to Makani and Yinaso for 24 hours, and then I just moved my and the general commentary around the 24 hours economy. No, now quiet was social media, ne radio sending home crowd, now quiet say, NDC intimate we 80 a month for 24 hours economy. Nase, and no now quite. Then she move way abana.
Patrol there be first to say amount 40 24-hour economy nasty. The Wokaya in January, no Blackberry John Dramani Mahama or official statement and our church more 24-hour economy, no. Apart from that, no, director for communications, communications officer, EJC. And I am communication director. Yeah, the question and answer for 24-hour economy. No, the two German. And I yet check the moon na. Yeah, several fora on the 24-hour economy. The OB, I say, it is never true. MPP political propaganda, which will never wash. Almost I say, almost discredit. 24-hour economy, no, but and no another pillar of our proposals for election 2024 because they say no economy no a collapse. That is a key proposal for addressing economic downturn. Our MPP at the actual at the Ghana for Atomono. Yeah, schedule that. We have our schedule in terms of manifesto development process. Which are Monday, no, we outdoored a manifesto committee and 27 committees. The 3 pillars are finance and economy, human development, and governance. Those are the 3 pillars. There were committees for all of them. Ya church committee membership composition in terms of reference any BBR. It's because grassroots party, people oriented, no, social democratic party, no, per se the bottoms up, grassroots for their namoka, communities, their namoka, region, their namoka, experts, NGOs, civil society, their namoka. The mokaya, flag bearer John Dramani Mahama, only TUC, ayeshemu, only civil society, ayeshemu. Sa engagements ni niano, or pay, or more feedback, or more proposals, or chi or more drink say yebe that power, young proposals and ebenya say yebe put it in place to make sure say yebe peja Ghana biom. Inti na ye see him no is rebuilding Ghana. The Ghana we want together. Ghana for what is the Ghana that we want? How are we going to rebuild Ghana? Because MPP for activity as say reshuffle. How many ministers? And about 10 or 13.
That's right.
Who could both football? Who are 11 players? They do 15 minutes to full time, 90 minutes. And now we out of 11, we 9. It tells a story. It says, yes, Ghana. It's Yashasa, Yebisa from grassroots all the way up. It's a no Yababo, no pop. It's in that 2 days, no. And I have flag bearer, no, he will also be there participating actively. Well, it's a consensus building, broad based. This is democracy. It is the policy no by you say Obia de na dream about. And na ye nyina ye hu say you couldn't say ebeye amagana.
Okay.
It's na ye kono.
Okay. Medina John for the message about mo say dabei and am obebo mo China more than 24-hour economy in cheche mu abromo. Me sure say Medina for adwadifo aka die. Makola ne Ketia ne adwadifo ahodo obeka the same thing. Fita Fonso obeka the same thing. And cheche bi sa ho.
But I to say ya started last week Dapemba Kunyeno Her Excellency Madam Lodina Mahama and Professor Nana Yeko Yemiti Greater Accra Market Women Associations Nina almost 50 markets. No more year or end of year get together. Into a share more Yenuom Kasai Greater Accra Regional Women Organizer Felicia Mekwe bought 3 days ago. So Oshia Queen Mothers, Oshia Market Women, into your starting engagements, no, into Medina Market, or Adentanche, Juana Mikodika, Wednesday, your market day, Nami, into catch on say no fears. Yabeba about 24-hour day room.
Matthias, Celebesi akwa we mantam so yebesa banche na nkomo ya boachi meda wase pa honorable Oye Bampo Ado and our turning kano 2024 manifesto committee secretary ema NDC amanyoko no and our turning ka ye gina na sam no so e de Tonton Sansan no ato ya ha hwi
man ya maya ayo enyo ya ne wom e paso biaba adwabo na sibi na asambia wo bia mu oka na me man ye kunsum yemfa mu mai motrobodo yemfa mu mai mosempa